Good morning, beloveds. In this Easter season, we encounter all the different stories of resurrection appearances. And often in these stories, we meet Jesus again as he gathers at table with his friends to share a meal. So today, as we live into the season of Easter and take on different practices to open ourselves up to new life and to resurrection among us, our practice today is to share a meal with one another, to share communion with one another. So I invite you to just take a moment and pause if you haven't already, and to go find yourself something that's like bread and something that's like grape juice to bring back so that we can all celebrate communion with one another. And taking your bread, I invite you to lift it as we remember that on the last night that Jesus was gathered with his beloveds, he took the bread and he blessed it and he broke it. And in the breaking, new life opened up. And he said, "This is my body given for you. Take and eat. Do this in remembrance of me." Before we eat the bread, I invite you to take a moment, to pause your video again, and to say out loud or to share with those that you're gathered with something that has broken open, a way that your eyes and your hearts have opened to new life, to resurrection among you. Take a moment to share where you have encountered new life. And in celebration of this new life, let us eat together. And taking your cup, we remember that Jesus poured it out. And he said, "This is my life, all of me, open and poured out for you to share with the world my love. Take and drink and do this in remembrance of me." So just take another moment and to share out loud before we drink the cup a way that your life is being open to being shared with the world. How are your hands being open to give of yourself, your love, your gratitude with the world? Let's take a moment and share that with one another. And for all that we are, for all that we are called to share with the world, let us give thanks and drink. Beloveds, every time we eat this meal, may we be opened again and again to the goodness of God moving in us and called forth from us to be God's body in the world. Let us lift up all of this, our prayers of gratitude, our openings to God, saying the prayer that Jesus taught us. Our Creator, who art in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.